In the annals of culinary history, few techniques have captured the imagination quite like deep frying. This age-old method, characterized by the tantalizing hiss of bubbling oil and the golden transformation of ingredients, is a testament to humanity's relentless pursuit of flavor. But who first decided to plunge food into hot oil? Join us today as we dive into the sizzling world of deep frying, exploring its rich history, culinary techniques, and the science behind that perfect golden crunch that captivates taste buds everywhere. The roots of deep frying can be traced back to ancient civilizations. Evidence suggests that the practice began in the Mediterranean around 2500 BC, with the Egyptians being some of the first to experiment with oil as a cooking medium. They utilized a rudimentary form of deep frying to prepare dishes made from wheat and pulses, a testament to their ingenuity. The remnants of these early fried foods speak not only to sustenance, but also to the human desire for culinary delight. As the technique spread, it evolved, embracing local ingredients and flavors, eventually finding a place in the heart of many global cuisines. As time passed, deep frying became a staple across various cultures. The Greeks, renowned for their culinary prowess, were known to have deep-fried foods as early as the 5th century BC. The classic dish laganon, a mixture of flour and olive oil, was cooked in hot oil, showcasing a shift towards more complex flavors and textures. This culinary innovation found its way into Roman kitchens, where deep-fried delicacies like globuli, small fritters made with cheese and spices, delighted the palates of the elite. Here, deep frying was not merely a cooking method, it became a symbol of wealth and sophistication. As we move through history, we find deep frying not only in the kitchens of the Egyptians, but also across the Mediterranean. This method was widely embraced, with one popular treat known as tiger nights, a simple concoction of dough deep fried in oil. These early delights were enjoyed by many, often flavored with honey and sprinkled with sesame seeds. Imagine the joy of a family gathered around a table, savoring these crispy morsels, a testament to the ingenuity of their ancestors. By the time we reach the Middle Ages, deep frying had established itself as a beloved technique throughout Europe. The advent of culinary texts during this period reveals a growing appreciation for frying, particularly in regions where oil and fat were abundant. In Spain, the concept of frituras emerged, with cooks perfecting the art of frying fish and vegetables. This culinary evolution paved the way for a variety of fried dishes that would soon capture the hearts and palates of many. As the Renaissance dawned, so too did the refinement of cooking techniques, including deep frying. Italian chefs began to experiment with battering foods before frying, leading to the creation of tempura-like dishes. Meanwhile, in France, the art of frying reached new heights with the introduction of the deep fryer itself. This remarkable innovation allowed for greater control over temperature and cooking time, ensuring that food was cooked evenly and achieved that sought-after crispiness. Imagine the excitement in a bustling French kitchen as chefs mastered this technique, elevating fried food to a culinary art form. Across the ocean, the indigenous peoples of the Americas were also deep frying their food, albeit in different forms. They utilized natural fats from animal sources, creating fried dishes such as fry bread. The blending of cultures that followed European colonization introduced new ingredients and techniques, further enriching the tapestry of fried cuisine. Picture a vibrant market where the aromas of traditional indigenous foods mingle with those of European pastries, each bite telling a story of cultural exchange and adaptation. As trade routes expanded and cultures intersected, deep frying embraced a multitude of flavors and styles. In Asia, the technique took on its own identity. In China, the art of deep frying was perfected with the invention of the wok, allowing for a variety of ingredients to be cooked quickly and evenly. The famous spring rolls and tempura in Japan emerged as testaments to this culinary creativity. In the southern regions of the United States, African influences melded with European traditions, giving rise to the beloved fried catfish and shrimp. Here, deep frying became more than just a cooking method, it was a cultural symbol, embodying the spirit of community and celebration. The 19th century ushered in the Industrial Revolution, transforming the landscape of food production and consumption. With the advent of commercial frying equipment and the rise of mass production, deep frying entered a new era. It was during this time that street food began to flourish, with vendors serving up fried delicacies that catered to a growing urban population. The mid-20th century saw the birth of the fast food industry, a seismic shift in how people experienced fried foods. Chains like McDonald's and KFC capitalized on the deep frying technique, offering quick and affordable meals that appealed to the masses. The Golden Arches and Colonel Sanders became symbols of a new era, where deep-fried delights could be found at every corner. As we look to the future, the journey of deep frying remains dynamic. Chefs and home cooks alike continue to explore new dimensions, incorporating global influences and local ingredients. The technology behind frying is also advancing, with innovations in oil alternatives and sustainable practices reshaping how we fry. Moreover, as food trends evolve, deep frying adapts. Whether it's the rise of plant-based diets or the quest for healthier options, deep frying is finding its place in a modern culinary landscape that values both tradition and innovation. In contemporary society, deep frying continues to hold a prominent place in our culinary landscape. From fast food chains to gourmet kitchens, the technique has evolved but remains rooted in its rich history. Yet, we must pause to reflect on the cultural implications of this beloved cooking method. Deep frying transcends mere sustenance. It is a social experience, a catalyst for gatherings and celebrations, a timeless reminder of humanity's enduring love for flavor and texture. In conclusion, the story of deep frying is not merely about cooking, it is a reflection of our shared humanity. It encapsulates our desire for flavor, connection, and the simple joy of food. From ancient origins to modern kitchens, deep frying continues to sizzle in the hearts of people around the world, an enduring testament to the power of culinary tradition. And so, the journey of deep frying continues, ever evolving, yet rooted in a history that unites us through the universal language of food. Thank you for joining me on this journey to know who first decided to deep fry food and the history behind it. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for more episodes from History of Food. Until next time, keep exploring the fascinating history behind the culinary stories.